Hello, hello, welcome back. Last video we didn't really do that much, to be fair, just a lot of fighting to get to where we are now. We are gonna continue onwards and go from there. We went to the toilet already.
We're on the top level. Oldest archives.
Thank you. Oh. I didn't want to do that. But we did.
They're trying to get in your head.
Which side was the back? Which side is the back? Do I not have Big Stabe anymore? It was that one. I need to be directly behind him, I guess. There we go.
No good.
Oh no. Oh, terrible things are happening. You'd think I would remember how this works in a short period of time, but you were wrong. I'm just gonna hit that real quick, and I'm just gonna come down here. It's still only 10! You're so rude. It's fine. Oh, you are nasty.
Why not?
This dude back here, what job are you doing? Because it's nothing that I'm aware of. He's just healing himself. You're so weird. What is the back of you? Weird. Okay. It's fine. Oh, we did it. I think they keep them and they sell them on the black market, probably.
See what we can find up here.
I'm guessing nothing up here. I can't interact with these weird shield things. Great. Put that in there. Put that one there.
No vacancy.
Oh, excuse me. We'll put it in there then. What do I care?
Found something.
Sure you sure did, didn't you? Alright, let's hit you. Hit you. Hit you. It's fine.
Goes. Excuse us.
Sure.
You're on.
Who is making copies? Is it me? I'm losing my mind. Alright. I see. This was a terrible lineup. It is what it is to get what we need to get. But Jesus. Protect me. Protect me, bitch. Oh gosh, I'm not paying attention. I almost died. Stop. Where am I? Where am I at? Here we go. And just run this way. Bam, bam, run away. It's so hard to see. Like, I get that's the point, but I'm in pain. Oh no, please don't. You're just gonna do a quick little run around. Oh, and hope for the best. Oh no, I made two. We're gonna have to do it a little bit like a long con. Just from my life. Jesus.
That's that.
Is it? That was terrible. I mean, we did it. We can go swap out stuff now, which I'm definitely gonna do right now. Here's what we're gonna do. Put that there. Put that there. And then we're gonna put that one in there. And put that one in there. Will this be a good idea? I don't know. Figure it out in a minute.
Should be some kind of override.
Oh. Oops.
Like that one.
Ooh.
Knew it. Should be another one just like this, other side of the tower.
Braga Tower's rooftop access is currently closed. Please contact an authorized administrator in maintenance or archive wings to release lift override 2. Thanks. We appreciate your feedback. I need to go back and I need to find the other one. Which I believe was in the other direction? Oh, there's literally...
The town's past. It's all on the books. Getting wiped out. Let's get back to the concourse. All right, let's check across the hall. They've come forward.
To the people of Cloudbank. We did this. We, the Camerata, are responsible for inexcusable crimes committed against this city and her citizens.
Why are we assigning a gender to the city?
This is a formal admission of guilt. I solemnly swear everything written here is true. Know that I am responsible for these heinous acts perpetrated against the city of Cloudbank. My accomplices are Sybil Reisz, Royce Brackett and Grant Kendrell. We alone are to blame. Perhaps our worst sin is you will get no justice. For now, we all share the same sentence.
Contact Arthur? Author? Their best? Asher, what were you trying to do if not this? Girl, you know, we don't know. But what I do know is we can't go that way. It's still locked.
Still shut tight.
Yeah, it's still shut tight.
First set of locks are down low. Hit the beach.
Let's hit the beach. Let's get away.
This isn't what they wanted.
The process.
The process. Those things. They don't answer to us anymore. They don't answer to anyone. We thought maybe we could stop them without the transistor. As you can see, that isn't going well. Though I suppose you're not about to just hand it over, are you? After all we've done.
You'd still have it if not for me. Why did you attack me? Yeah, I mean... Fair.
Asher can wait.
I sure can wait. We've got ball.
What's new, Luna? Who's a good girl?
Yeah.
Here we are at the beach.
Each.
All I can think about is Grant's sneering face. Once we get to him, what are you gonna do with him? Made up your mind? I have.
Oh, to be capable of having a nap in the midst of whatever
Door
is
3,
happening.
one more time. Camerata's getting nervous right about now. And we're back. Yeah, let's check in there.
Yeah, let's check in there.
Maintenance.
It's where you maintenance.
Count of 3.
Oh, I see. Oh, we can go in either direction.
These guys. Or crop it whenever you hit 'em. Shomar.
Sir, if you could just, Thank you, sir. There we go. After 30 years of development. Bad. We're gonna save. That's what I wanted. Put that there. I want to have ow wow wow. Ow wow wow was always good. Okay. Actually, I don't think I want that one there. I didn't say that. Thank you, though. Just put it on the dog. Can I pet that dog? Okay, and then from here we're gonna save because it's been a hot minute. I know we have not done much. I've even edited out some of the longer things, such as doing some of the doors at the beach each. Let's all get away. I've also removed some of the repeated fights I had where I kept dying. Unfortunately, just not that much to tell. We have found out about the Camerata, where they're located. They're essentially inviting us in. Good old Grant has, for some reason, decided to confess to his and the Camerata's crimes. We've fully unlocked quite a few of our functions, and that is about it. I'm assuming this next one will go through the maintenance room. We'll get the other security pass. We'll go up and we'll finally do a boss battle, perhaps. We'll find out. But until then, I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Right. Search, inspect 5 completed function files. So we have Bailey Gilande? Gilande. I need pronunciations on these names. We've got Bailey Gilande. We've got Bailey Gilland. Age 32, gender X, selections, acquisition statistics, reasons cited to shape the present and the past, trace status is integrated. Background, Miss Bailey Gilland was never one to follow the pack. Due to a variety of social challenges she experienced early on, she grew to care much more about the past than about the future. While this preoccupation at first made her reclusive as a person, in time, it flourished as an invaluable skill, which put her at the forefront of a movement to fundamentally rework the city's outdated and incomplete archival system. Then one day, Miss Gilland received a message from her local admin branch, extending her a pre-approved opportunity to be head of the city archives. She accepted on the spot. Consultation, Miss Gilland's propensity to look at and find truth in historic fact patterns made her excel at evaluating possible decisions about the future. She was well regarded for her objectivity and fairness. Anytime a new civic initiative was proposed, Miss Gilland would cite relevant historical data that put the initiative into context and ultimately let those involved move forward with confidence. She became one of the administration's top consultants, so in spite of her demeanor, she was not surprised when she received an invitation to a private banquet in honor of individuals who gave the most to Cloud Bank. Disappearance. Miss Gilland's surprise came later when she arrived at the site of the banquet to discover the event was only in her honor, and that it was not a banquet at all. The Camerata identified Miss Gilland as having a wealth of knowledge about the city's inner workings and an agreeable, non-confrontational attitude, which gave her success in her professional interactions. Miss Gilland led a very private life and had no significant interests outside of work, so when she failed to show up for her duties one day, her colleagues were very troubled, but found no leads to her whereabouts. She never told anyone of the banquet. Sybil Reisz is age 30, gender female, selection, supervision, organization, reasons cited, she loves people, background known in elite social circles throughout Cloud Bank. Miss Sybil Reisz organized many of the city's popular public events, from groundbreaking ceremonies to contemporary festivals. She was everywhere, and yet somehow she made time to lead a second hidden life. As one of the Camerata, Miss Reisz was responsible for gathering information about potential high-value targets, people who could contribute to their cause. She did this job to perfection, drawing no notice, though one target in particular caused her much frustration: meeting Red. Miss Reisz met Red while putting together a small program for up-and-coming artists and became infatuated first with Red's music, then with her. According to diary entries, there was something inscrutable and confident about Red that Miss Reisz could not explain. However, Miss Reisz was frustrated to find that Red grew distant. Through all this, Miss Reisz observed the aloofness of one of Red's companions and decided he must have been insinuating Red against her. Miss Reisz thought through various ways to rectify this. Recommendations. One night, Miss Reisz nominated Red as a target for her Camerata colleagues, citing Red's surging popularity in the city and her unusual set of selections. Red could substantially advance the Camerata's agenda and was not yet so ubiquitous that her sudden disappearance couldn't be sufficiently disguised. Miss Reisz promised that the Camerata could get to Red at a time when she would be completely alone. Trace data reveals an 85% chance she falsified this claim. Age 29, gender, male, selections, reflexes, and machinery, reasons cited: I want to go fast and go far. Race status: integrated. Background: Cloud Bank's racing circuit never knew the likes of Preston Moyle, who shattered speed records with aplomb for 4 years straight. Credited with popularizing the sport of 1200cc racing, Mr. Moyle gained celebrity, not merely for his exceptional riding ability, but also because he built his motorbikes with his own hands. Ever the thrill seeker, Mr. Moyle became known for seeking out Cloudbank's remotest strips of road. Then one day Mr. Moyle was altogether gone, having left all his personal effects behind, save for his fastest bike. Freewheeling tracking systems on his bike indicate that Mr. Moyle headed northwest across canals late one night, averaging speeds 228% faster than the most common standard. He surely was aware that the northwestern corner of Cloudbank was offline pending an investigation, and this was likely the appeal. Having his very own abandoned part of town to race through on his custom bike was Preston Moyle's dream, and the reality lived up to the dream, judging by the volume of Mr. Moyle's laughter recorded by his bike. However, the recording stopped abruptly. Disappearance. OVC first declared Mr. Moyle's absence a full 5 days later, so sure were his associates that he would return like always. His close friends did not worry more than usual for 3 days, but for each subsequent day their worry increased, an average of 84%. This quotient proceeded to spread to the numerous fans of Mr. Moyle's illustrious career, although administrations barred any appeals to search for him in an offline district. Lillian Platt, age 33. Gender, female. Selections, physics, negotiation. Reasons cited, problem solving. One of the most prominent scientific minds in Cloudbank, Miss Lillian Platt was the youngest ever individual to be elected as chairwoman of the OVC board. Under her leadership, the number of OVC terminals in Cloudbank more than doubled, and the quality of the broadcast strengthened more than fourfold. However, she then became the youngest ever individual to leave the post, as she tendered a resignation in less than 2 years to pursue extracurricular interests. In private conversation, several of her former colleagues indicated that Miss Platt left following the sudden disappearance of a close personal friend, Mr. Maximilius Darcy, who, according to official OVC transcripts, decided one day to move to the country. Actions taken, personal records show Miss Platt was preoccupied with certain rumors and urban legends concerning an unusual phenomenon cited in the northwestern corner of the city, and possible connections between this and the rash disappearances during the past 12 months. For undisclosed reasons, she did not wish to involve the authorities. Her access to privileged OVC information may have contributed to her decision. And other records show she engaged in clandestine discussions with individuals claiming to have knowledge of the circumstances surrounding her friend's disappearance. She arranged to meet with him one night at an unmarked port near Goldwalk Bay. Disappearance. Miss Platt never learned the truth about her vanished friend, although in a brief moment she did learn the truth about the unusual phenomenon. To the Camerata, Miss Platt was more of a meddler than an opportunity, one of a scarce few who held some knowledge of their movements. When the time came, they made sure that they were nowhere near her last known location. According to OVC, Miss Platt has been missing for more than 2 weeks, and the trail has gone cold. Incidents of foul play have occurred less than once a year on average for at least 10 years, but authorities have not yet ruled it out in this case. Niola Chein, age 34, gender female, selections, empathy, politics, reasons cited, everyone deserves the best. Trace status integrated. Background. One would have difficulty finding a more active or outspoken member of the community of Cloudbank's Goldwalk district is Miss Niola Chein. She allotted more than 66% of her available time on activities such as passing ordinances to improve underdeveloped regions, reaching out to and educating habitual non-voters, or advocating for groups lacking adequate representation. Her motives were rarely questioned, as her love for the district was in fact sincere, stemming from positive early experiences that grew to become fierce nostalgia. Miss Chein did have her detractors, however, and this became very clear at the opening she had arranged for Goldwalk Channel. The channel was to be a gallery space of sorts designed to showcase eclectic works from those pursuing non-standard vocations that traditionally held little share. Instead, Miss Chein found herself accused of stirring unrest by calling attention to meritless perspectives undeserving of notice. The group accosting her was angry for 17 different reasons in total, including how the channel edged out a competing vote for a metro station that would have bridged the gap from Goldwalk to neighboring high-rise in one short ride. Miss Chein publicly lost her composure in this particular incident, which would have escalated further if not for several individuals who stood in her defense. They later offered their support with any such matters in the future. She agreed to meet with them, not realizing who they were. Disappearance. The Camerata saw in Miss Chein an invaluable moral compass of sorts, someone predominantly driven by philanthropic goals and seeking no personal gain from her actions. This type of perspective they felt was an important counterbalance in comparison to some of the other individuals they had in mind, whose work was no less significant to the city, but whose intentions were not as plain to see. After her disappearance, those who knew Miss Chein reluctantly came to believe that the channel incident shook her resolve enough to where she decided to go away for a while to reignite her passions. Find, inspect 10 completed function files. Got Shomar Shasberg. Age 29, gender male, selections trickery and comedy, reasons cited, everyone wears a mask, right? Background, considered the most elusive entertainer in Cloudbank by 12% of the population, Mr. Shomar Shasberg earned his reputation through numerous absurd public pranks and other daring or ill-advised feats. Thus, he earned the nickname The Magician from his many thousands of fans and enjoyed executing highly unusual, unscheduled performances in Cloudbank's most bustling neighborhoods. His acts grew more ambitious over time, culminating in his promise to skydrop into a restricted region of Goldwalk and walk right out, escaping administrative detection. Skydrop. After constructing his personal glider, Mr. Shasberg sailed forth one evening from a high-rise rooftop to the delight of thousands of onlookers at ground level. Onlookers lost visibility of him as he flew into the dense fog hanging over Goldwalk, though their cheering continued for more than 40 minutes. Mr. Shasberg, meanwhile, completed his skydrop very much as planned. What he did not expect was that several individuals were waiting there for him when he touched down. Disappearance. The Camerata saw in Mr. Shasberg someone who commanded a significant influence over a young and vibrant sector of the city's population. Mr. Shasberg, for his part, initially mistook the Camerata for an administrative group and was shocked and disappointed to have been located so easily. His famous escape attempts likewise proved unsuccessful in this particular scenario. Nevertheless, more than 80% of individuals who self-identify as fans of Mr. Shasberg's work believe that his disappearance was all part of the stunt.
Hey, watch out.
Get in one turn? Oh.
Scratch that.
We did it. Wow.
You are quick. Time to rehearse.
I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to be in here. I want to get back out. Take me back.
Our own little sandbox.
Take me back to the beach city where the beach is there and the beach is pretty.
To again. It's all you.
I genuinely don't. Oh, I didn't know that's how that works.
This is going terribly. Oh, they're gonna eat me.
Hello? Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna move on out the way. Actually, we're gonna move out the way this way. Oh, they're gonna eat my ass. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all so mean. Ah! Oh, this still works. Okay.
Come on, come on, come on.
This dog is just stuck.
Good hit.
At what cost, bro? At what cost?
Finally, a little privacy. Let's give it a shot.
Try that shit again. Get fucked.